Hello, students. Today I have a very good discussion on The Elixir of Life by Dr. C.V. Raman. He is a great scientist. His explorations are mainly in the field of optics. Raman spectra is one of the greatest explorations in science field invented by him. Water has more importance for us. Unless the water, it is impossible to live in a proper way. Water is the elixir of life. Since ages, man has sought in vain for an imaginary elixir of life, the divine Amrita, which confers immortality, but in a reality, the true elixir is the water that is freely available. The author remembers once standing on the line that separates Libyan desert from the valley of the Nile. He could observe a wonderful difference between the desert, where there was no life to be seen, on the other side, due to the presence of River Nile. The valley has become the most fertile and densely populated land. Geologists explain that this fertility is totally attributed to the River Nile, which flows from the highlands and from remote Central Africa. The Egyptian civilization is sustained by the waters that flow from Nile River. Water, which we take for granted in our everyday lives, has played a vital role in shaping the course of Earth's history and continues to do so. Moreover, it adds so much to the beauty of the countryside, such as the streams or ponds and so on. The rain-fed tanks are so common in South India, and it's sad to see its neglected maintenance, though it is a cheering sight when they are full. South Indian agriculture is completely dependent on these tanks. Some of these tanks are large enough so that the sunrise or set can be seen over one of them. Water is a landscape, may be compared to the eyes in a human face, which reflects the mood of the hour, being bright and gay during the day and turns dark and gloomy when the sky is overcast. Water has the remarkable feature of carrying silt or finely divided soil in suspension, which contributes to the characteristic color of the water in rain-fed tanks. Swiftly flowing water can carry fairly large and heavy particles. These particles are deposited on the areas they flow and settle. The variation in the different layers of the soil can be seen in alluvial areas. Such lands are usually called very fertile. The flow of water thus has played an important role in shaping the earth. On the contrary, it has led to soil erosion, which led to heavy loss in agriculture, especially in many parts of India. Soil erosion occurs in successive steps, being unnoticed in the early stages and later forming deep gullies and ravines, which make all agriculture impossible. Heavy rains are the prime reasons for soil erosion. Others include slope of the land, removal of the natural protective coat of vegetation, the extenses of ruts. It calls for urgent prevention measures, which includes terracing of land, construction of bunds, practice of contour cultivation, and the planting of appropriate types of vegetations. In a country like India, such measures has to be taken as they completely depend on seasonal rainfall. Water forms the basis of all life. Every animal or plant requires water for all kinds of physiological activities. In India, afforestation has to be checked and planting of suitable trees in very possible areas and the development of what one can call civilized forests as distinguished from wild and untamed jungle should be carried out. Such plantation would directly and indirectly prove a source of untold wealth to the country. Like this, Dr. C.V. Raman gave an elaborate note of the unique power of the elixir of life called water. Thank you.